It is now certain that the Islamic Center Hamburg acts and is directed against our constitutional order. That is why we are applying one of the sharpest weapons of our law to ban this organization. This is a further consequent step against Islamist extremism. It is very important to me to make a clear distinction. We are not acting against a religion.
Germany has shut down one of its largest and oldest mosques, the Blue Mosque in Hamburg, and banned the Shia Muslim organization that runs it due to allegations of religious extremism. The shutdown of the Blue Mosque and the ban on the Islamic Center of Hamburg, ICH, represent a significant escalation of the German government's efforts to combat what it sees as religious extremism within the country's Muslim communities. While the government insists this is not an attack on Islam or Muslims in general, the move has sparked condemnation from Iran and raised concerns about potential sectarian tensions. As the debate over the appropriate balance between security and civil liberties continues, this case will likely have lasting implications for the relationship between the German state and its Muslim citizens. Germany has shut down one of its largest and oldest mosques, the Blue Mosque in Hamburg, and banned the Shia Muslim organization that runs it due to allegations of religious extremism and links to the terrorist group Hezbollah, with claims that the organization is a front for Iran. The Interior Ministry reports that this organization has 5 subdivisions in 53 locations across Germany. On Wednesday morning, dozens of police raided the Blue Mosque and 53 other properties across Germany in one of the biggest crackdowns on political Islamism in years. The Interior Ministry announced the ban on the Islamic Center of Hamburg and its affiliated organizations for promoting totalitarian rule, aggressive anti-Semitism, and support for the terror group Hezbollah. Additionally, 3 other mosques in Berlin, Frankfurt, and Munich have also been raided and closed. The Islamic Center of Hamburg propagates an Islamist totalitarian ideology in Germany, said Interior Minister Nancy Faeser. This ideology opposes human dignity, women's rights, an independent judiciary, and our democratic state. It is important to distinguish that we are not acting against a religion. We differentiate between Islamists, against whom we take tough action, and the many Muslims who belong to our country and live their faith peacefully. In response, Iran's foreign ministry summoned the German ambassador to Tehran to condemn the action, warning of potential consequences and labeling it as Islamophobia. According to Iran's official news agency, IRNA, they conveyed that this measure could incite religious and sectarian tensions. The Islamic Center of Hamburg, which previously denied accusations of extremism, has not responded to requests for comment. The Islamic Center of Hamburg, ICH, was one of the most prominent Shia organizations in Germany and a founding member of the Central Council of Muslims in Germany. However, it has faced increasing scrutiny in recent years due to its hardline religious doctrine and links to extremist groups outside Germany. The Blue Mosque has been intermittently monitored by German domestic intelligence since 1993 and was formally designated by security authorities in 2017 as an instrument of the Iranian regime. The German government's zero-tolerance crackdown on political Islamism, intensified by Hamas's attack on Israel in October last year, aims to show strong support for Israel and Jewish life in Germany, addressing criticisms of inaction against domestic religious extremism. Investigations into the Islamic Center of Hamburg, ICH, began last November when police searched its properties and confiscated evidence. Intelligence agencies and police concluded that the organization was extremely conspiratorial, working secretly to promote an Islamic revolution in Germany while publicly presenting a false image of tolerance, according to the Interior Ministry. Tensions between security authorities and many German Muslim groups remain high, amid a significant increase in anti-Semitic hate crimes across the country. Anti-Semitic incidents rose by 83% in 2023, according to the government's independent commissioner. Berlin has also faced criticism for its heavy-handed approach to policing opinions about the war in Gaza, sometimes failing to distinguish between legitimate criticism of Israeli government policy and racial hatred. Last month, Sabine Döring, Germany's junior minister for higher education, was forced to resign after her ministry explored legal options to defund the research of German academics who had signed a public letter criticizing the police crackdown on anti-Israeli student protests. What are your thoughts on this? Should the UK take similar actions as Germany? Share your views in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.